Hey guys, so we are going to move forward with the Libra reading. And I know for some of you, this is the last one, so y'all been waiting for this, but I want to take some time to explain that I'm doing this because Facebook has demonetized my Facebook page. And so the people 30 days ago, I warned my subscribers to move over to Patreon. And those who listened and are already there, thank you for listening. And those who y'all just didn't move because maybe y'all didn't want to, and that's understandable. Not everybody has to transfer. The subscribers hub has been deactivated, so I can't even post to subscribers only. I can't actually post videos at all, so you'll have to watch this on YouTube or Patreon. But but yeah, that's how we're doing this. This is the last one, and then tomorrow we go back to collective stories and collective messages. Okay, so that's what we got. Let's go ahead and see what is the holiday message for Libra, because we're doing for like the next 6 weeks. What's the holiday message for Libra? We start with gratitude, number 18, which is also 9. All that I am and all that I'll be, forever in gratitude, I'll eternally be. All right. That's the holiday message for Libra. Self-care, a 31, which is also a 4. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. And the overall energy, falling in love, number 11. The thorns of roses rip open the heart, only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. Well, okay. So, sorry, my allergies are kicking in. Let's read the messages that come with these cards. I'm going to start with number 11. Okay, the keywords for this one are losing control, connection, and partnership. This one says, love is a beautiful feeling. It makes you giddy and you see life through a lens of beautiful optimism and joy. You can experience this feeling in all areas of your life. You can have a love for a partner and family, but also a creative project, a memento, and of course, love for yourself. You're being guided to find new ways to fall in love with your life. Perhaps now is a time to welcome a new hobby, try a new skill, or seek love by meeting new people. Remain open-minded, for love can come in unexpected ways. You may consider trying something you'd typically avoid or saying yes to invitations you'd usually turn down. You may find yourself in the unexpected company of a potential soulmate or be introduced to something that truly sets your soul on fire. If you're already in a loving relationship, pulling this card is a sign of renewed strength in your partnership. All right. Well then, let's look at number 18. Okay, the keywords for this one are acknowledgement and appreciation. Hold on, because my allergies decided today was the day. Okay. Acknowledgement and appreciation. This one says, it can be challenging to find gratitude in times of distress and chaos, but those are the best times to lean in to what you have to be thankful for. Gratitude is like an anchor, holding you steady when the world around you spins out of control. Most of us are thankful for the big things like a new car, money, or finding someone you love. But what about small things like the perfect cup of coffee in the morning or hearing your favorite song on the radio? You can even be grateful for things that haven't happened to you, such as not getting the flu this year. There are so many ways to bring gratitude into your life, and the more you do, the more you will see your manifestations coming to pass. You have pulled gratitude as a reminder to be thankful for your situation no matter the circumstances. You may not understand why this is happening to you, but trust that it leads you towards a divine purpose. The universe needs you to feel appreciation just like you and me. The more you can be grateful, even when you'd rather complain, the more the universe will respond in thanks for your acknowledgement. Gratitude may also help you to see your situation from a new point of view. Okay, so if you know how to screenshot, I'm going to hold this up to camera. Go ahead and screenshot, gives you some tips. And if you don't know how to screenshot, just pause the video and write these down. Okay? All right. Now. Oh, self-care. Sorry. I was like, I'm missing one. Okay, the keywords for this one are balance and priorities. Taking time for self-care is about more than baths, candles, and cups of tea. There are many ways to embrace self-care. You may need to nurture your social self-care by spending more time with family and loved ones. You may need to engage in more creative self-care by allowing yourself to make a mess and opening yourself up to creative expression. You may need to nourish your career self-care by taking a class or cleaning out old files. The most important thing about self-care is maintaining a balance across all areas of your life. Examine the areas of your life that have been neglected by exploring other cards in your reading or pulling additional cards for clarity. What have you ignored in favor of something else, and what can you do today to pay more attention to this area? Do not take these things for granted. You never know when it will be the last time you'll get a chance to spend with someone. You may think some things are here forever, only to find that these situations, people, connections, and opportunities have slipped you by in your neglect. Not only that, but by not tending to all areas of your life, you may find that you have felt incomplete. There isn't any one part of life that can create complete happiness on its own. Okay, so Libra. This particular combination makes me think that either you are rekindling, like if you're already in a relationship. Oh, you know what? I just forgot. I haven't rung the bell. Hold on. If you have a sensitivity to high frequency sounds, please make sure and lower the volume. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, just helps move the energy. All right. If you're already in a connection, I have a feeling you're like getting more grateful for your partner. You are appreciating them more. You're doing things for them to let them know how much they mean to you. And if you're single, I have a feeling love is coming your way, but it's saying be grateful, appreciate the connection. Whether this could be friendship that's coming in and makes you feel really happy. It doesn't have to be romantic. For others, it could be, because not everybody's open to that yet, right? Everybody's at different stages in their life. So some are going to fall in love with an idea, with a project, with a career, with a hobby, and others the person. But don't let it like throw you off kilter. If there's something in your life that takes other important things away, it's already leading towards imbalance, right? So if this is a friend, but they are always consuming your time and you never have time for anything else, it's going to turn into a detriment with time. If it's a hobby, it'll later, destroy your other important connections. So even if you're happy that you're falling in love with whatever this is, don't lose yourself in it. Let's see. What is the holiday message for Libra? Holiday message. We start off with the 7 of good cheer. Ooh. If you're single, you got options, boo-boo. The Star. Got people coming towards you. And if you're not single, better settle down. Let's see. We've got these. Oh, okay. 7 of Canes. Let's see. Suspicious, very suspicious. 5 of good cheer, which is the 5 of cups. There's the 7 of swords, 7 of cups, 8 of cups, the 3 of pentacles, the page of pentacles, the magician, and the devil. Wow. Okay. Jesus. With the 5 of candles. Damn. 3 of cups. So this is the 5 of wands, 3 of cups, 9 of wands, the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, and the moon. Libra. What y'all out here doing? Oh my God. Okay. So there's a couple of ways this could go. So for some of you, this could be you dealing with a Libra. Like your Libra could be one of your suitors, one of the people approaching you. For others of you, you are the one dealing with the situation, okay? And I feel like with the 5 of wands here, there's going to be people kind of competing for your energy. That's why I'd say be careful. Don't lose balance, because this can feel, it can feel good. You know, it feeds your ego. But if you let this get to your head, you'll start allowing that to become your external source of validation. And if you have Libra in your chart, Libra rising, Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra Venus, or Libra Mars, or maybe a stellium, that can be really detrimental for you. Because one of Libra's challenges, and I'm saying this as a Libra sun, one of Libra's challenges is, although we love external validation, we shouldn't require it. You should be able to give that to yourself, because otherwise it throws you off kilter. That's exactly what the warning is here. Because I do feel like there's going to be people vying for your attention, especially around Christmas. Well, that's where we are now, right? There's going to be a lot of invitations for parties, for get-togethers, even if maybe they're online or there's people getting together. Like, they're going to be trying to use their connections to get to know you, get close to you. With the Nine of Wands here, some of them have been holding on to something for a long time. Like, maybe they've had a crush on you for a long time, and this is like they're about to give up. They can't hold it in anymore. I think for some, the crush might be quite serious, to where they see you as, look at this, Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They see you like marriage material, which makes this even more serious, because it means these options, they're not just here to date. They're not just here to flirt. These are serious options. They all see you as, well, not all. I'm sure not all of them do. Maybe 5 out of 7. Still quite a lot. They see you as they're good, like they're perfect. I don't want to say perfect, but a pretty good partner to marry. They have this fantasy that, yeah, look at that. They have this fantasy that you, I don't know what you guys are doing out there, what type of vibe y'all got going on, but that's the vibe y'all got going on. That you'd make a great partner. And so I have a feeling there's multiple people falling in love with you. You need to be careful. As a Libra, I'm going to tell you guys, we are professionals at flirting. And you need to be careful to not be flirting and giving, mixed signals to somebody that you have no intention of reciprocating, because you don't want to build that type of karma, right? I've done that. I can say with all honesty, I've been there. And it was coming from that place of wanting that validation, knowing the whole time that I was never going to reciprocate. So careful with that, all right? Because I feel like there's going to be people that you are going to disappoint, because you flirted with them and you gave them wings so that they thought, we're on the same page, and you're not. Careful with that. But I do think that there's going to be a lot of vying for your attention. You've got multiple options, but you're waiting for the one. And it could be that part of why you don't know which one is the one, because I think that the people that are around you are kind of shy. This energy here makes me think that they're approaching as a friend, but they're holding back. Even though they're so close to just explaining how they feel, what they want, they're holding back. I think that they may see options. They're afraid that they may be the ones rejected. But it's a catch-22, really, because it's a good thing to have options, but the options can tell that they're not the only option, so they don't come forward because they're worried that they are not the option you want. When in reality, I think to get a Libra, you have to be more assertive. You have to be more outspoken. And I think that's, if you're wondering why not a lot is happening, you are giving off a very marriage-oriented vibe. It's not like these people are not trying to fuck with you. They understand that you're looking for love, serious love, marriage level love. So they're taking it more seriously. They're going more slow because they know that once they approach, it'll be do or die. It'll be they're out of the running or now they're locked in. So they're kind of thinking it through, making sure that, I feel like they're being strategic though. this makes me think that not only, well, both of these energies are making me think that not only are they holding their cards close to their chest, but they're also being a little strategic. They're keeping things to themselves because maybe some of them are seeing you like you're perfect. And they're thinking there's no such thing as perfect. So I have to get to know this person more because they've been disappointed already in love. They've been disillusioned. So they may want to build something with you. And honestly, this is really cute. I always encourage this. I have a Taurus moon though, so I'll always encourage something like this. They may want to build something with you, but it may be something like, let me think of examples. Like somebody may come to you and say, hey, in our community, we're thinking of setting up this giant Christmas tree for, I don't know, for this, and that. You want to help? And it's like it's not huge what they want to work with you, but this is making me think it might be something Christmas oriented. But it's because they want to see how you work with others. They want to see your people skills. They want to see your social skills. Like, are you the type of person that loses your patience quickly? Are you the type of person that is pleasant only when things are going your way? Are you the type of person that is always wanting to be the center of attention? Like, they're gonna be observing you. And that's not bad. That's a good thing, because that means that whoever is doing this is coming from the place of wanting long term. And so they're not trying to rush. They're not trying to end up disappointed again. So you may feel like they're giving very little, and they may be. But it's because the feelings they have are quite strong. And in the past, maybe this has been somebody who rushes and they end up feeling like they just punished themselves because they got caught up in something that now they can't free themselves from. And there are children here, as well as this page. So this could be somebody who has children, and that's another reason that they take it slow, because if they're going to introduce you into their lives, they don't want to bring somebody into their children's lives that's going to be temporary, right? They want it to be stable. They want it to be, that's great. This is even better because there's a responsible parent. That means that they don't just want, some in and out thing. With the Magician, this tells me a couple of things. First of all, this is somebody quite capable of creating their own reality. They believe in themselves. So they know that if they want to make it happen, they will. But they're taking it slow. And I'm saying it like it's one person, but this could be multiple people. Because I keep seeing multiples, like 7, 7, 5, 3. So for some of you, it'll be one person. For others of you, it'll be 3 people. For others, it'll be 5. And for others, it'll be 7. So yeah, there's people got their eyes on y'all though. Let's see. Let's get some clarity here. Clarify the 5 of Candles. 8 of Wands. Oh boy. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Hermit. Oh my God. With the High Priestess, guys. You guys cracked me up. So there's people in your DMs, coming in through texts, coming in through multiple ways. You're going to have a lot of messages coming your way. So much so that you're going to freak out like, oh my God, I don't know who to respond to first. I don't know who's the right one. What if I respond? Like, you're going to start getting a little overwhelmed. That's what I feel. You're going to start getting a little overwhelmed. The ones that have at least 5 to 7 people, maybe even the ones having 3. You're going to start, if it's just one person, they might message a lot to where you get overwhelmed, but you're going to go hermit mode. You're going to be like, oh, fuck this. Which is, I'm laughing not at you. It's just the fact that I feel like, Libra, you want to fall in love. You want a partner, but once you put that vibe out that you're ready, a lot comes rushing into where you're like, okay, I'm going back into my cave. You may have water placements. For some of you, you may have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placements or fourth house placements that makes you retreat, need safety, because you're trying to feel them out energetically. High priestess energy. You're trying to do their vibes. What's going on with their vibes before you start responding? Because I do feel like there's a lot coming at you all at once. Because once you put that vibe on, it's like a flip switches and boom, all of a sudden there's 7 suitors. Oh, look at that. You're trying to find your King of Pentacles. Okay, yes. Because you are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and you're trying to find your match. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see. All right. Let's clarify that 7 of good cheer. Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Three of Swords and 4 of Swords. Okay, Libra. So yeah, you're being cautious too. Like you are ready to fall in love. I feel like this applies more to the single Libras than the married ones or the ones that are in a relationship. So if you're single, you're ready to fall in love. You're ready to find your person. But you've been a fool. You've been a fool before, and that led to a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. So now you're like, yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you don't want to be fooled again. So you're kind of treating all of these options like a crush. They are crushing on you. Regardless of the level of emotion you feel coming from them, it's not about that. You are being very realistic. I'm surprised the Queen of Swords hasn't come out. You're being very realistic, almost like, okay, just because someone has a crush on me doesn't mean that they're ready to build. It doesn't mean that they're healed and they might fuck up mine. So my healing. So you are also coming from a very strategic place. 3 and 4 of Swords is the 7. So you're being very subtle. You might be dropping questions on them, seeing how they deal with seeing what they mentioned about previous relationships, about their family, about what they believe loyalty is, things like that. You're silently, subtly questioning them. Trying to get a feel for who is your King of Pentacles, who is your match. Clarify the star. Almost like you're interviewing. That's what it feels like. 8 of Cups, clarify the star. 9 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Swords and the Fool. There it is. With the Page of Swords, the Star, 5 of Pentacles. Those that will resonate with this part, I feel like you have been changing what you're attracted to. You're changing what it is that you are drawn to, even. So if in the past you used to be blown away by people who were, I don't know what your type was, whatever your type was, you realized that your type was actually a pattern. Whether that was connected to people who would love bomb you, people who were emotionally unavailable, people who were in relationships, whatever your pattern was, you realized it. You're addressing it. And you're like, okay, that's what kept getting me into heartbreak. And I'm not going to do that anymore. That's what would put me in hurt and anxiety. And you're pursuing your own happiness now. So even what you're drawn to, what you're attracted to, has changed. Now you're attracted to people who are wholesome, who are emotionally stable, who are hardworking, who are consistent, who show up. So it's a little new because you're broadening your horizons, but that broadening of horizons is definitely going to reward you. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords, 7 of Canes. There he is. Ooh, King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Ten of Swords reversed. Huh. With the Moon card. Why do I feel like the one that's for you is the one you won't see coming? Meaning there might be more than 7. You might be seeing 7, but the one that you don't see, the one that's hidden, because we've got the Moon and the 7 of Swords, the one that's hiding is the one that is the King of Pentacles. But see, they are also being strategic. So, okay. Ten of Swords reversed. This may be a couple of things. One, let's see, the Tower, the Emperor. Wow. Okay. This could be somebody, I don't think you've known this person. I don't think this Ten of Swords is connected to you. Not with this. The Emperor, the Tower, the Emperor, the Hanged Man. I feel like this person is approaching this way because they've got a lot to lose. And people who have a lot to lose don't just throw themselves willy-nilly into relationships, into any contract. This is somebody who looks at connections like an investment, because they are, right? And it's not that they're transactional, but they realize that somebody that you're bringing into your life is going to have access to your home. They're going to have access to your personal information. They're going to have access to your children. They're going to have access to a lot of things in your life. And you have to be careful about who you're pulling into your life, not be stupid about it, right? So this is somebody who's very careful about who and what they invest in. So with the Wheel of Fortune, they do believe that they are aligned with you. They also see you with this Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles energy. They see you as their match. They see you as marriage material. But they may be one of the ones that's not giving any indication that they're looking at you that way. This is a good thing, the Ten of Swords reversed, because I feel like if this person went through a really harsh ending at some point in their life, it took them a while. It's like I'm feeling a lot of things. It took them through this roller coaster, but they finally have released it. It doesn't hurt anymore. But that doesn't mean they've forgotten it. They're taking lessons from it. So they're approaching in a much more strategic way, because they don't want to be disillusioned. So I think the ones that make it really obvious that they're into you, those are the ones that are in Page energy. Yes, they have a crush on you. Yes, they're looking at you like you would be great for them, but they're not your match. Let's look at this Five of Cups. Because this is not just a King of Pentacles. This is an Emperor. But before they drop that on you, before they let you know that they're an Emperor, they want to get to know you first. Make sure that you are worth that investment. Clarify Five of Good Cheer, which is the Five of Cups. I hesitated to come like, wait, Five of Good what? When it's Five of Cups? I realized it's Good Cheer. Okay. Clarify Five of Cups. Got the Two of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. See, this is something that this King of Pentacles went through. Yes, there might be a lot of people, but I feel like the collective message is zeroing in on the person that is your match, which is good. In the past, this person did rush, and they ended up either broke, or they ended up really disillusioned, they ended up not in a good place. Let me put it that way. Because they didn't want to see the red flags. They were so excited about the possibilities that they ignored. They were in denial of reality. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to be in the same position where they possibly ended up in depression. They ended up again, not in a great spot. So this time around, they see the cut, but they're like, hold on. Not yet. Before I offer this, they're going to be containing their passion. The fact that the Strength card is here tells me they already feel a lot of passion for you, which means that they've been watching you for some time. They feel passion for you, but they're not just going to offer this like that. They want to get to know you. Let's see. Clarify the 8 of Cups. The Tower. Okay, clarify the 8 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, the Magician. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Well, Libra. With the Moon. And the the Devil, the King of Cups. Okay. I do think nobody's perfect, right? There's no such thing as perfect energy. And I feel like this person is still in the process of digesting their experiences, because they're showing up with 8 of Cups energy. Almost like they had lost the ability to dream, because this is a Pisces Saturn placement, which means that Saturn crushes dreams. Or at least that's how most people interpret it. When in reality, what Saturn is doing is anything that is, what's it called? Superfluous. Anything that's superfluous, anything that is useless, anything that is a blockage, he'll crush that. And sometimes we misinterpret that and we think he's trying to crush our dreams. In reality, he wants us to build on solid ground. So he's going to crush the parts that do not serve us. And this person may have interpreted the crushing of their heart before as, I must not, love just doesn't exist. Or love is difficult. Or something here about just dreams being crushed. And you, my darling, now this could be the Libra, the one that's going through this awakening. But this Queen of Pentacles has shocked this King of Pentacles, this Emperor, really. They've shocked this Emperor. I don't know how you two know each other, but I have a feeling they already know you because they're being strategic. They're holding back their passion, which means there's already a connection. But you've shocked this king because they did not... It's a little arrogant, but let's be real. This happens, right? They did not expect to find somebody that could match them. And I don't know what that means. For some of you, it's gonna mean one thing. For others, it's gonna mean another. But they know you're their match. You show up as the Queen of Pentacles to their King of Pentacles. They see you also. Remember I said this person believes in themselves. They know that they can create their reality. They see you doing the same thing. So I don't know if you two work together or if you two, whatever it is you do, they see themselves in you. And maybe there was a little bit of the feeling of being isolated. That could also be this. They might have felt like they were alone in whatever they were doing, whatever their mindset was. They felt they were alone until they came across you and they're like, oh, I'm not alone. And the possibility, the very real possibility of having a happy union all of a sudden appeared in front of them. So they're a little shook, but they're also taking things slow. Now, with the moon here being followed by the devil, the King of Cups, means this person is still a little worried about getting emotionally involved. Because I feel like once this person gets emotionally involved, I mean, they are a King of Pentacles. They are an Emperor. They are all in. They don't hold anything back. So before they go down that route, they want to make sure that you are the real deal. So far, you appear to be the real deal, and it's freaking them out a little bit because it's shocking that they did not expect that. And there's still some fear there. But I think that they're gaining strength because we did have the Strength card. They're starting to gain confidence in the fact that this could be real. They're real, and that's what's going through their head. Here I thought I was alone, but if I exist, of course other people exist like that, and I'm starting to see proof of it. This person is proof of it. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, how did I know this was going to come out? The Empress. Bitch. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Oh, okay, hold on. The Knight of Cups and then the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Yeah, this is why they're freaking out. The Death card. Oh, wow. Followed by the Six of Cups, the Chariot. Oh, yeah. Four of Wands. Okay, so they're freaking out because they possibly thought... Hold on. I am sorry. My nose is just... And if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I'll explain that later. But anyways, at one point they thought that they had to conform to just finding a Queen of Pentacles. That would be the best they could do for themselves. Because they realized, first of all, not all people are queens or kings. And not only that, but even less of those are an empress or an emperor. So they got into King of Pentacles mode, and it's like, the best I can do is find a match for this side of me. And the rest I'll do. Almost, that's why I said there's a little bit of arrogance there, because it's almost like this person was in the energy of, I'll just be a gift to them. I will teach them my ways. But that being said, they found more than they were bargaining for. Oh, they found their Queen of Pentacles, all right. But they also realized they found an Empress. And I think this has them freaking out a little bit, because they really thought this didn't exist. Or if it did, it was very rare, that they would never find it. And now they're like, wait a minute. I found her? So they're in hangman mode because they want to make sure that you're not an illusion. Even though by now, with the Knight of Cups, they definitely have you on a pedestal. I think what they're afraid of is that you're not actually single. If you are putting out marriage vibes, they're recognizing it, but they're also in the energy of, there's no way this person is single. They might not be public about it, they might not be vocal about it, but there's no way this person is single. But they also don't want to ask questions like that without being obvious. So I think that they're the ones that are going to come forward trying to build something with you. Because, you know, when you're working with someone, things just, you'll get, like, let's say you're working with someone, you'll know if their husband calls them. You'll know if they're telling someone, I love you. Oh, my husband brought me love. You know what I'm saying? They are assuming you are not single. So they're kind of like, okay, but I don't know that for sure. And if they are single, we're about to change that real quick. So this project, this whatever it is, it's to get to know you without prying into your life. It's whatever you would know about somebody that you're close to while you're working on something. You know, it's not something that they're going to try and interrogate you. Let's see. Clarify this Page of Gifts. King of Wands. My nose is itching. Okay, sorry. Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers. Oh my God. The Three of Cups. Well. The Knight of Wands. Well, so this is saying what's going to come after. Because this applies to the people that are single. Remember that, okay? So once they find out that you are single, things are shifting, like, quick. They go into Knight of Wands mode. They go into Knight of Pentacles mode. They may even get you a Christmas gift if they find out by then that you're single. They go into full pursuit. Because what's holding them back now is they don't know if you're the real deal, and they don't know if you're single. So once they start working with you, and I don't know how long that's going to take, because let's be real, we would like for this to happen before Christmas. Everybody would. That would be like a whole little love romance story. But it doesn't have to happen that way. This could take months for it to develop. Either way, whenever this person realizes you're single, then they go into full pursuit, because they truly see you as part of their future. They really see you as their match, and they want to celebrate. They want to shout it from the rooftops. They want everybody to be like, look at my person. Look at my person. Look at my person. Look what I caught. Look what I found. That's the energy I'm getting. They're excited. Once they realize that you are available, boy, they're going to lose their shit in a good way. In a good way. Let's see what's been. Oh, yeah. And you can feel it, too. You'll see it coming. You'll know which of these options is the King of Pentacles. Trust your intuition. Clarify the Magician. Five of Wands. Clarify the Magician. I love it. I love it. Death card and the Six of Cups. With the the Five of Pentacles. See, this is where you can really tell that this is a true emperor, and I'm going to tell you why. When someone is not at emperor level, they don't even know what an emperor is. They've got a lot of insecurities. They've got a lot of fears. They're ruled by their subconscious, which carries a lot of trauma, a lot of, all these patterns, right, of behavior that really are blockages to themselves. An emperor has surpassed all that. An emperor doesn't deal with all that, because usually an emperor is older in age, or at least they've been through a lot. So they've already gotten past their insecurities. That's why they're all four kings. Because they're the King of Cups. They're emotionally available. They understand that to be vulnerable is power. They're not scared of vulnerability. 2, they're the King of Pentacles because they've worked their ass off to build something for themselves, to be stable, to not have to sit there worrying about how they're going to pay rent, how they're going to do this, how they don't. King of Pentacles doesn't deal with that. They've gotten into a King of Wands because they're bold. They know when to take a leap of faith. They know what's worth taking a leap of faith. And they're a King of Swords because they have integrity. They're honest. They're loyal. They have a high moral code. They have ethics. So that's a well-rounded man. That's why everybody wants an emperor and everybody wants an empress, because the empress mirrors that on the feminine side. So an emperor is not insecure, because if somebody ever turns down an emperor, to the emperor, they're just going to take it like, well, that just means we're not a match, and that's okay. They're not going to sit there like, oh, you don't like me? That's not an emperor. He doesn't have that insecurity. So if you ever rejected them, they're just going to assume that the universe is saying this is not your partner. And they're going to let go, let God, move on. Same thing with an empress. So I'm saying all that because this emperor really is the emperor, really is the magician, because they know. They know that there's competition. They know that there's a lot of people vying for this empress's attention. But they also believe themselves fully capable of handling these people. And what I mean by handling them is they don't even compete, because think of it like a job interview, okay? If in a job interview, let's say that they are looking for, let's say that there's a restaurant that does fine dining, right? And they're looking for somebody in the kitchen. And you have 15 years experience in fine dining. You have been certified by, in French cooking. You also have been around the world. You've tried different cuisines. You're pretty fucking confident in yourself, aren't you? But the people that are also in line, some of them have worked, I don't know, in IHOP. Others have worked in, and I'm not talking down on IHOP, I'm just saying it's not fine dining level, right? Let's be real. Others have worked at, maybe a mom and pop restaurant. So what they're looking for at a fine dining place, as wonderful as those other people's qualifications are, you know that you're going to win. Does that make sense? That's the confidence the Emperor comes in with. It's not that they don't see the competition. It's the competition is irrelevant, because when they decide that this is their person, she's off the market. They know that. They know that when they decide, these other people are going to be left out in the cold, because they're about to change her status. Because she's their match. And they know that she would not match with any of these other people. She would only match with them. So they know that just like she's a gift to them, they're fully aware that they're a gift to her too. That she's going to be just as happy and grateful to have found her match. So neither one of these are coming into the relationship with insecurities of like, oh my God, what if they don't like me? Oh my God, what? That's not something an empress or an emperor would ever sit there wondering. That's another reason that they know they found their match. This is wonderful. Oh my God, Libra. I think this is the best reading. And I swear I did not plan this, okay? Before y'all start with that, it's because you're a Libra. Let's see. Clarify the devil, because we still got Krampus over here. The Emperor. Oh. Clarify the devil. We've got the Page of Swords. Damn, the devil again. Okay. With the Chariot. All right. Okay. 4 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. So I don't know who you are in this reading, Libra. I don't know if you're the Emperor or you're the Empress. But I'm going to give a warning, because the Emperor is showing up like maybe they've been single for some time, okay? And they may have forgotten what it feels like to have somebody. Maybe they've never had it. That's just it. That could be the main problem. They've never had somebody that matches them truly on all levels. So they may be a little controlling at first. As in, they're coming in with Chariot energy, Krampus energy, which is the devil energy again, and the Emperor. I think this person might have the devil here twice. They could have strong Saturn energy, so Capricorn or Aquarius energy. The Chariot, they could have strong Cancerian energy. The Emperor, they could have strong Aries, Scorpio energy, or air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Again, either way, they're pretty much in this energy of, I have to take control, because they believe that this is the best thing, right? They are the leader. They know that they are the leader. However, they're also dealing with an Empress, which means the Empress will follow the lead of someone who's capable. And I promise you, the Emperor is capable. But it's not just that. She wants her opinion to be taken into account. She's not somebody who's going to just melt away into the shadows. So the self-care part here, this is where it may come in. I don't know. I'm going to address both individually. Okay, so Libra, if you are the Emperor, be grateful that you have a partner that now matches you. Take care of this in the sense, like, don't take full control and assume that you always have to, because nobody else can be at your level, because this person is at your level and they're not going to appreciate being walked over. That may be some of the first arguments that you two have, because if you're the Emperor, you may have Capricorn energy in your chart, or Aries energy, or Scorpio energy. You're just used to being the one in charge. You're used to being the bitch in charge, or the man in charge, or it's gonna be a little difficult, because this is gonna require you being open-minded. This may be the first time you've ever dealt with somebody who's your equal, and it's gonna require accepting that. Like, it sounds so easy, but it's really not, because you're really gonna find that two equals create a balance over time. It's gonna take time. And I do think that there's a lot of potential here. It's just gonna require both of you wanting to work in harmony. Neither one of you underestimating the other, but really accepting the fact that this is a true partnership. You're not alone and taking the lead anymore. And if you're the Empress, just take into account what I just said about the Emperor and why they may be acting a certain way. I'm not saying this makes me think that you may have a tendency to, because you're so grateful that you did find somebody who's your match, you may have a tendency to be like, oh, I'll just let him do what he wants. But remember, balance, because the way you start is the way you're going to continue. If you allow this person to always walk over you, whether by making decisions without taking into account too much, you won't be able to change that pattern eventually. And there's ways that you can have a conversation about this without it turning into an argument, because I do see some challenges. It may have to be a challenge for both of you to step into the energy of, okay, I now have a person that can really take the lead, but I also don't want a person who has me enslaved, who is like basically thinking that they're fully in control when I'm just as capable of taking control. So partnership, that's what's really going to matter. Looking at it like, okay, we both have to give in, because when you're in a solid relationship, it's no longer me and you, it's us. A third entity is formed, and it's both of you together. So then you don't make decisions off of what benefits me or what benefits you. It's what benefits the relationship. Okay? So then neither one lose, because both of you gain from the relationship. Now, when you see one person taking too much from the relationship, that's when you address it and say, hey, so we need to talk about this. Or you see one person giving too much, you also want to be careful with that. Talk about that, okay? This is great. I'm super excited for you, Libra. I'm looking forward to how this is going to resonate with you. As usual, I'm looking forward to feedback. So I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your holidays. Bye-bye.